So I really do enjoy this TRD Pro Tundra, but there's two things that I need to do to it to really enhance the driving experience. Now the first thing that we need to enhance is the V8. Now the V8's great when you put the pedal down, it makes all the noises, so a supercharger will be in the future, but the pedal is very mushy, lots of throttle lag. So we're gonna fix that. And the second thing that we're gonna do is add Apple CarPlay to the stock screen. So these products were provided by BeatSonic USA and also ShiftPower USA. I will leave a link and a discount code down in the description for you guys. You can do this to any of your vehicles. They have throttle enhancers for a whole bunch of different vehicles, and also if you are rocking a pre-Toyota vehicle that does not have the Apple CarPlay, they have a whole slew of vehicles that this would work with as well if you want to keep your OEM end-tune screen. So you guys have seen me install this before. I did it on the 4Runner, my previous Tundra. I really like their kit. There's a ton of different throttle enhancers out there, honestly. Theirs has not failed me in the couple years that I've had it in the 4Runner. Never thrown a check engine light, nothing like that. I enjoy the Valet mode and also the lockout mode that this has. So that's what I decided to use for the Tundra. Very non-intrusive too, super small as well, and it's not like this big old hunky thing on your dash. After you let the vehicle sit for about 10 minutes, go ahead and unplug the cable right there from your throttle to piggyback essentially what you unplugged. And then we'll take the actual control module, plug it in, and this is where I put mine, just down here below next to the TPMS sensor stuff. So we've attached it to the Bluetooth now. You can see the color of the ShiftPower right there. So if I press D, that's gonna give us about 25% gain. You can see it change to green. This is kind of like our sport mode, super sport mode, and then race mode. Now, also what I like is that you could go to valet mode, which I'll show you guys, and it uses the Face ID, turn it off, and you can customize your valet mode too. So if you only wanna give the valet guy like 16% power, you totally can, or if you wanna give him more, you can too. Now, lockout throttle is pretty cool because if you lock it out, that means that you'll have a completely dead throttle. So, you know, if someone tries to break in and they don't know exactly what they're doing, you should be able to, you know, not allow them to go off with your truck. And if you just want to go back to completely stock, you just turn it off and you could do that. And I get this all the time too, as to, well, John, if you want more pedal, just freaking put the pedal down harder. Well, electronic throttle bodies, they don't work like that, guys. So no matter how hard or how fast you try to put down your pedal, the truck's computer is only allowing that throttle body to open so fast. That's just how the vehicle is. What these throttle enhancers do is it's telling that electronic throttle body, hey, you need to flip open faster, get the truck going faster. So these things are actually pretty legit. Again, ShiftPower has been great for me on the 4Runner and my Tundra before that, and we're about to put it on the new Tacoma too, so it'll be good on this V8 and a nice little kind of baby step until we put the big old supercharger on. All right, for fun, we're gonna pull out of the neighborhood. Oh, at 100% throttle. That is way too much. That's barely any pedal down. Oh my gosh. That's micro pedal down. So like I was saying, we are definitely gonna turn that down. I'm gonna go back to just drive 25%. That's better. Okay, holy crap. So like I was saying, with a throttle body, it's not gonna open up as quickly. As you saw in that screen recording, it shows you the original pedal, which is pretty cool. So it's telling you how much it's allowing that throttle to open up originally, like completely stock. And then with the ShiftPower, once you're in that race mode at 100%, it's showing you how much it's actually opening. So 100% with a 5.7 V8, way too much, way too rowdy. All right, so we're here in the Lowe's parking lot. I'll put the screen up for you guys so you guys can see. I found about 25% was really good. Very, very minimal of a mushy throttle, which I do appreciate on this truck. But we are gonna go ahead and lock it out now, okay? So locking it out, this should do absolutely nothing for the truck. So I'm just gonna mash it and have faith in the system. We will idle forward. Oh, that is crazy. I am putting my foot all the way to the floor. So now valet mode is pretty cool. We'll go ahead and go into valet mode. I can choose the percentage, right? So we're gonna go all the way down to 15%, let the truck idle. I'm gonna give it gas. We're gonna turn real fast. And this little straightaway right here, I'm just gonna floor this 5.7 V8. You ready? We are floored. And that's so weird. My pedal is to the floor and we're at about 15 miles an hour or so. This V8, it's pretty good in this truck, but again, with it being an electronic throttle body, it is a little bit mushy from Toyota, but about 20% is all I need. Like just getting up and going like this, it's not too little. It's not too little and it's not too much. When it was at 100%, any sort of little blip on the throttle, way too much. It was like, ruh, ruh, bucking and getting at you like this truck was ready to go. All I wanted was just that little bit of extra, just to not have to put the pedal down as much for if I need to pass someone, just a little bit of pedal, truck gets up and goes, and this system definitely does it. But let's go ahead and install the CarPlay now. Now, BeatSonic has a pretty good video on their site on how to do this, but we're basically gonna take off this in 3 sections. So down here, you can use a plastic pry removal tool, take that out, take the AC vents out, and then their only bolts holding all this together are right up here for the actual head unit, and that is 4 10mm bolts. All right, so we got the CarPlay working. I'm making sure that everything's working from the microphone to the audio. And it seems like there's enough room back here to do the amp as well from BeatSonic. So all this is all hooked up per their instructions. Gonna go ahead and set it back up in here in the Tundra now. So you have just normal Bluetooth and stuff going right now, but if you come over to the steering wheel and you press and hold the hang up button, my phone is just charging right here on the wireless charging pad. So this is wireless Apple CarPlay. So I'm gonna press and hold it. Boom. Now keep in mind that the resolution and the quality is subject to Toyota's actual screen. So the music works, which is nice. Go to your playlist. It's all touchscreen, which is super cool. Everything will work. Going next, if you go over here, you have everything right here and you have your settings too. So if I want to put like Onyx Off-Road onto here, I could load up Onyx Off-Road. If I want my music, teams, all of that stuff, it's all right here, which is pretty cool. And if we go to settings, you could change it to like Android Auto if you have one of those phones, Apple CarPlay. Let's see what else we got. So this is pretty cool. We can adjust all of our EQ, sound echo, all of that in the settings right here. And if you want to get out of this, since there's no like, hey, let's, you know, press the Toyota button to go back like there is in modern CarPlay, all we have to do is just go over here, press this again, and it takes us straight to just the normal screen. Press and hold it again. Boom, we're back. And then also cell phone works. Yes, I call my mom mommy, whatever. It's been there for decades almost. But just call all these people. I checked it with my wife. She said that the audio sounded really good. So that's pretty rad that this is now wireless CarPlay, because I did this in my 4Runner, man, probably 5-6 years ago now with BeatSonic. There was a lot more harnesses and stuff like that. So they've really streamlined their system, and also it allows for wireless CarPlay too. So that's super rad. Just turn the truck on, the CarPlay started on my phone. It gave me the notification, press and hold that button, and then you have wireless CarPlay on your just normal Entune head unit, which is pretty sweet. So, I mean, this is a, you know, relatively inexpensive option if you guys want to just keep your truck looking stock. We will have another option coming in the future from TrailGrid when we upgrade all the speakers and this stuff too. But I mean, with the amplifier from BeatSonic, like, sounds a lot better. This is not a JBL sound system at all with this truck. Basically, that amplifier is allowing the gains and everything to hit faster than what the actual Entune unit will allow with the stock amplifier. So Toyota really nannies their systems in these trucks. They don't want you to blow your speakers and everything like that. So what that amplifier allows you to do is reach those peaks a little bit faster. So that's why it sounds clear and stuff. And it does go past Toyota's, like, you know, safety for your system. But at the same time, it sounds better quicker, I guess. So guys, that is it. BeatSonic, thank you so much for hooking the Tundra up with a much better throttle enhancement system and a much better throttle response, and also giving us CarPlay in a older vehicle, which is actually pretty rad. Again, links and discount codes will be down in the description. Guys, I appreciate you all watching, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, see you later.